All right. We need to talk. Where do I even get started? Let's see, we good there? All right, cool. All right, so here we are. At the time of this recording, it is now 1 month later since my last video that I uploaded, which was not exactly how this was supposed to go. If you remember from my last video, I was doing the countdown to my road trip and talking about how much vlogging and uploading and yeah, everything that I was going to be doing. And then especially when I'm gone on the road trip and everything, hoping to get a lot of footage for that. Bruh. So yeah, that didn't really happen. I mean, okay, so it did happen, but what had happened was I started my whole road trip, went down Portland, Oregon, stopped by the Adidas store. By the time I left Portland, it was already like 4 in the afternoon, which was super behind schedule, but that's okay because I was hanging out with the homies, having a good time, got to hit up the Adidas employee store, met a lot of cool people there. So shout out to everyone that I met there, that I spoke to, the employees at the store that helped me out, the employees that checked me out, that I was chit-chatting with, and just everyone that I met. Thank you. Such a nice experience going to that store. Cannot say enough good things about the Portland store, enough good things about the Adidas employee store. My first stop was in Crescent City, California. Because I left so late, I had one of the scariest, most frightening driving experiences of my life, which was driving at night in heavy snow and icy roads and not knowing how like the roads are, never being in that area, not familiar with the roads at all. And yeah, it sucked. It was so bad, it was snowing so much that the snow that was coming down towards my windshield, when I would turn my brights on to try to see the road better, all that bright light was just bouncing off the snow and just making it so bright and even harder to see in front of me. So it was terrible. So here's the deal. After I left San Francisco, making my way down to LA, I was filming on the road and it told me that my card was full. So I went ahead and dumped everything that I had at that time onto my computer. So I have all the footage from like the first leg of this road trip. And everything from the drone. The drone has its own separate little SD card. I have all the footage from that, but I only have like the first portion of this road trip. So now, I literally had to go out to Best Buy here in San Angelo, and you know what? Before I give you the update to now, let me just show you what I have saved, and we'll go from there. So, roll that beautiful footage. Yeah, so everything you just saw was imported before me misplacing the SD card. So when I got to Texas, I arrived in San Antonio, went up to Austin, Texas during South by Southwest, stayed there with my sister, came back down to San Antonio, and then made the 3-hour drive from San Antonio to San Angelo with less than half of the gear that I actually drove with, because I'm only going to be out here for school for 3 months. Like I said, it's only 3 hours away, so I only need so many clothes and shoes and, you know, just minor things to bring with me. But somewhere between all that driving around and packing and unpacking and hopping from home to home, that SD card went missing. The drone footage is good. Everything else is lost. I know it's gonna pop up. It's gonna show up somewhere. I thought it was in one of these bags. I was turning them inside out, checking every little space and compartment. Couldn't find it. So here we are with a new SD card that I had to go out and buy here in San Angelo. But yeah, that kind of catches up to speed. The road trip vlog definitely did not come out the way that I had intended it, the way that I had envisioned the whole road trip thing happening. But I still had a great time driving, saw some beautiful views, which you guys saw. And then now I have finally got the time, the materials required, the SD card, everything is out here in San Angelo with me to continue my vlogging experience and share my travels with you from here to Japan and then more footage in Japan. Nothing has changed aside from me not updating kind of regularly. My Instagram hasn't even been updating. I post like all these dumb little videos on my story. If you want to check out my story, my link will be down in the description below. But other than that, I am happy to be making my return back to YouTube. Sorry, this is probably a longer video than I had hoped, and I'm probably rambling on and on and on, and you guys usually don't like that, so I'm sorry for that. But again, we needed to talk. It was the first thing I said in the video, and now that I'm updated, I can actually get more videos going now that we are all caught up and on the same page with everything. So hope you enjoyed the video. I apologize for being irresponsible and losing the SD card with half of that road trip footage, but here we are, we're all up to date, and I will see you on the next vlog. Peace!